This is Die Sporting Network.
Tip-off here, second game of two for us here, and the St. Francis homecoming. The Panthers trying to rebound from their loss to Mount Carmel Wednesday. Next is McDonogh trying to build on their win against Calvert Hall before the showdown against La Jolla. Seating-wise, maybe to settle things on Wednesday. And Agamolin shoots the three, short there. Rebound back to Consley. Talked to Coach Abrams for the game. McDonogh, injuries, happened, sickness, short-handedness, and they need a good effort tonight here to win this one on Tree Street. That's an Auburn's block. Here comes Rank. Lawson lays it in early. 2-0 for St. Francis. Lawson lays that one in. Hopkins with it. We did this matchup back at McDonogh back in January, and it was a good game early. McDonogh had to lead for most of it. Exenor hits the three there. Yeah, but it was St. Francis overcoming and winning in that first matchup. It's a huge one. McDonogh can win this and that'd be huge. They only have the matchup win against La Jolla in the second matchup coming up. Knocked around, looking. Side Fleming, he walked. No offensive foul. Said he used the elbow there, offensive foul. And the ball back here to the Eagles.
Eagles basketball.
Looking back. AD head coach Nicholas Miles intercepted there by Jones. Kicks it. Fleming. Shimmy. Kennedy for three, no good. That's an off. Back over the referee, and he walked. He caught it and walked with his feet. It cost him there. McDonogh up one at the moment here in the early going here. Back here for one more Sunday in the private school series between St. Francis and Offensive Sporting. Big matchup. Fleming took it away, straight up there with Exenor. Low turned it over the pass. Moore couldn't handle it, and the freshman had a turnover there. Ball back here to St. Francis. And a 3-2 game so far here for McDonogh. We'll check out what's going on. A lot of action going on tonight. The big matchup is down in Suffolk between Glenelg Country and Offensive Sporting. The MIA Black Division lead on the line there. Jones for three. Got it! Great division along with this matchup. La Jolla taking on Mount Carmel as we speak. That game might be over with by now. We check the score. Glady at Calvert Hall as both of the cellar dwellers in the red division try to play for some pride in that one. Their playoff chances are done. Fakes it. Hopkins, shot clock running down here at 8. Consley. Exenor for three again. In and out. Rebound back to Jones. Jones bringing it up. Jones. Fleming's way out of bounds, but he was held there because of it. Inbounds play.
Panthers basketball.
Back here at Agamolin. Spin move. Lawson couldn't get it in. Right under the basket there. It's got word. Mount Carmel won on the girls' side. They beat Sporting down there 59-47. Mount Carmel up 12 over La Jolla. And again, that's a big game. And the MIA side for McDonogh here is bringing the BCL in. Hey, have it. It stays here at McDonogh. Looking back here. Swings it. Looking to bounce to the outs. Lost it there. Back the other way is Jones. Jones plays it in. St. Francis up 7-3 here. Looking in. Side layup. Clinkled in. Come on. McDonogh within 2. Yeah. Kennedy inside. The dish to Fleming. That's an and-1. An and-1 there.
What lane number 12?
Well, Country up early on Spalding.
Number 1, Jeff McDonogh.
7-2 early.
Cameron Fleming, shooting
Starting
one.
out there. .350 remaining in a 10-5 game. Pass up top. He stepped out there and the ball back. Hit the same place.
Panthers basketball.
Looking here. Shot clock, 3:25 out. Looking here. Kennedy for 3. Yes, sir. Kennedy with the drop and the lead here to 8. That was a good 3 right there. John Kell. Gilman pretty good. Black division game. Threw that one up. Nailed it. How about more with another bucket there? Jumper back. No good. Offensive rebound there out of bounds.
Panthers basketball.
St. Francis keeps it. Up 13-7. Cover hole in a moment. Up 16-11 over the line. Fleming gets the roll to go. Fleming got the roll to go there. 15-7 to lead to 8. That is a turnover.
Panthers basketball.
Looking here. Come back to Kennedy. Hopped around, stays with St. Francis here. Overway coming in the game now. We know Fields already injured for the rest of the season in his senior career. The Greek football player Carlos Ferguson, the sophomore, shooting guard and wide receiver in the fall. Down at the moment, still with a boot on. That's a turnover. Ball back to the Eagles. 15-7 you score here in this one. Double there, Ensenada. a three. No. There overweight. Egermelon for three back. Chip the miss. Nice rebound there by the big fella there. Looking here. That's a three. Short. Lawson with it. Lawson trying to increase the lead here. Lawson reverses, spins it in. And 10-17. Looked like Whitford coming back in. Was more in company here for McDonogh. Double. On pass. That's a three. Yes! Van Overwhelm for three. Nails it. They gave him a two. They said a foot was on the line. 17-9. 8-point lead here for St. Francis here at homecoming here in 2025. Back. Lawson brings it up here. Over to Fleming. Fleming inside. He fouled. That is McDonogh's third, and it's quarter. So now to a close here.
Foul call on number 21, Panthers basketball.
Looking. Got it over. Jones for three. Short. Rebound back. Gets it over. That's a three back. Overweight, no good. On the three, back. Jones. Jones cuts. And couldn't handle it fully more. Couldn't handle it. Lawson gets it. Fleming. Flags it down. Right in the middle, baby. A homecoming throwdown. No one there, but a slam indeed. Water drawn out to a close. Picks it. Swings it. Shot clock at 10. Lawson picked the pocket. Still, Lawson up top. Fleming couldn't get it. Egermelon does. And he's shooting two with 9.5 seconds left in the first.
Foul call on number 13.
Phonetic pace definitely favors the Panthers here as they want to get out in transition.
Trent Bowling. Shooting two.
Got it. 20-9 here. Deep three for more. No. Fight it. Egermelon 2-1. He throws it up. Got there. Got the end of one. Is St. Francis up 20-9 over McDonogh. And this MIA rate division matchup. Back to the second quarter here at St. Francis homecoming baggage. Quarter in the way, Demarus out here with you from Johnny and John and Joanne Fox Gymnasium down the Sister Francis Court here. And the Panthers in front of us in 20-9. Quick 2-1 update. Mount St. Joe's in front of their matchup in the black division over Boys Latin. Country kind of chopping and spawning pretty good there. Still and Travel Hall still in the leads in their contest is right. First shot here from Esenor, he didn't hit that one. That was good. 20-9 your score here. St. Francis up 11. Here on homecoming evening. The DMV High School Hoops Friday Showdown, which next week on Valentine's Day we'll be coming at you from Severna Park to see Severn and Annapolis area Christian. And that's for the MIA Black Division lead in that one in all likelihood. Who's seating there? Knocked around here, Allen. He fouled. He's shooting two here at the line. Some older number in the house here.
Jalen Allen, shooting 2.
Basketball homecoming. And Francis actually had a couple of football homecomings now as well. Had one against IMG in November. Basketball still tomorrow, no one. A lot of alumni do come back 4. First shot missed there by Allen, trying to increase the lead to 12 here. And the second free throw. Nails that one. 21-9. Looking here. Doubled here. Back to Hopkins. That's a 3. That's a here. Offensive rebound. Esenor fighting to get it in there. He cuts the lead to 10. Lawson. Lamo. Fisk. Shooting 2. 2 shots at the line. Still a 10-point game in this one.
Foul call on number 1, Jeff Exeter. Carter Fisk, shooting 2.
That's it. We do have plans next week if the weather gets in the way of the game in one jurisdiction. We'll be moving to another one perhaps. One of them could be La McDonogh. It's our backup game Wednesday coming up here on DSN. Nice West Showcase. We actually have a backup maybe for tomorrow. We'll let you know about it in a bit here. 1 of 2 there at the line, and the lead here doubled up on the Eagles. They're down by 11, 22-11. That was knocked away, and the ball stays here.
Eagles basketball.
Like I said, with Ferguson out, along with Fields, of course, that really makes this size advantage in favor of St. Francis here. Hopkins for 3, in and out. Lamo with the rebound. Back to Lawson here. Lawson all the way to the 10, and in, baby. Indeed so, 24-11. Drive, bounce to the outs. Right there for more, he lays it in. That's the lead, 11. Looking here. That's a try by Fisk. Came back with it. Back. Swings it. Lawson, deep 3. Short. Rebound back the other way.
Eagles basketball.
Lost it there inside. That's shooting 2 as Esenor.
Foul call on number 24, Joshua Lamo. Jeff Exodore, shooting 2.
Final, a couple of Baltimore County finals. Randallstown keeps rolling. We beat Towson early. Lock Raven finally defeats Parkville in their rivalry. Second shot, nailed it. 24-15, 1 of 2 for Ezenor. Lead within 9. Kennedy inside, got the drop to it. Yes, he did.
Josiah Kennedy.
6-15. This is the Panthers' pace right now in this game as Moore brings it up here. McDonogh is trying to still work their way inside. It has not been easy though, however. Yeah, without Ferguson. Ferguson really worked on the first matchup. Hey, that's an all goal. He hits the 3. He's down to 8 here, and you're going to need them buckets. A game of this magnitude. Double drive here. Chen, Allen, back to Fisk. Fisk. Lost it on the deck. With it here is Hopkins. Hopkins drives, swings it back inside. Costly, Fisk, what a kick. Abrams with the 2, Nick Abrams there. Was at first. Okay. I'm going at 8 here in a 6-point game. Lamont, reversal, no good. Ezenor with it. Bringing it back. Kicks it over. Hopkins running the pace here. Hopkins to the basket, no good. Tap back. McDonogh gets it back. Floater. Roll, no good. Abrams shooting 2. Shooting a pair here.
Foul called on number 2, Josiah Kennedy.
Second shot for Abrams here to try to cut the lead to 4. No good there. Allen with the rebound for St. Francis. 4 minutes exactly left in the second. Jones inside. Got it. He makes it a 28-21 lead. Very entertaining game so far here between these MIA Red Division mates. Abrams back over here to Williams. That's a 3, Costly, no good. Allen clears the board there. Back to Lawson. Lawson, they pull his dribble back a little bit there. They got beyond him for a second. Lawson, he need a little room to work. Back to Fleming. Fleming on the baseline. And 1. See there. Lead back to 9 here for St. Francis.
Foul call number 23, Maurice Costly. Cameron Fleming, shooting 1.
Fleming at the line, shooting the and 1. Got it. Lead back up to 10. Delay a game 1 and against Fleming there. Moore with it. Back over here to Alfred. Griffin is here. Gotta get it over, they do. Moore got it now from Hopkins. both teams now. St. Francis, this should be their fourth. One more. This is going to be the double.
Foul call
More for the St. Francis double.
Robert Moore, shooting 2.
Second shot here. Nails that one. So the lead down to 9. Back to Jones here. Trying to pace this one pretty good. Looking here. Oh my. Kennedy back to Jones. Shot clock is 7. Jones got to put it up. Fouled right near the buzzer. And both teams now with 4 fouls each. One more, they put the on the double. Shooting 2 here.
Foul call number 4, Anthony Redfern. Terrence Jones, shooting 2.
The first lead back to 10. .22 the lead here to 11. Deep 3. Short. There for more. Fleming over to Lawson. Fleming fakes the 3. No good. Not back. Here comes Hopkins. The defense back for St. Francis here is 5-on-5 straight up. As an on top, the key 3, drains it. All right. They cut there again. This ain't by a clash. Kennedy, he traveled. A little breaks on there. And the ball back to St. Francis here. 1:43 left. Doubled here. Owen back inside. Esenor. Everyone's coming. Big bucket there. And the senior going to Penn State next season. He's fighting in this one, and he's cut the lead now to 6.
Foul call number 12, Cameron Fleming. Jeff Exeter, shooting 1.
There's an O at the line. Got it.
Eagle.
McDonogh takes time. 91 seconds left in the first half. We got ourselves a little battle here on homecoming here at St. Francis. 1:31 left here in the half, and St. Francis' lead has dwindled down to 5 here against McDonogh. Kennedy with it. Back over here to excuse me, Glover. Back to Agamolan. Over to Jones. Glover inside. He put it down and they didn't touch it. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That's a bang-bang call there. It didn't look like, and from this vantage point, McDonogh had touched it last. Like I said, we're up here. They're down there. Could be wrong there. Kennedy for 3. In and out. Snatched it away was Eisenhower from Glover. had a chance to get the offensive rebound. Here comes Hopkins here. We're down to a minute left in the half. And props to McDonogh. They battled in this first half here. Short-handed in this matchup. Ezanor, spin move. Almost had a little kiss. Ball knocked around still. Finally the hands of Lawson from Glover. Kicks it over. Jones for three. And out. Glover with the offensive rebound. Couldn't put it back in. Out of bounds. Ball back to McDonogh.
Eagles basketball.
39.1 seconds left, and the Eagles can cut to the lead a little more here. 39 seconds remaining in the half. This has been a good one, no doubt about it. We've enjoyed every bit of it here at St. Francis Homecoming. Always, I think it's been over the years an annual tradition for us. Some big games on this homecoming. In 2 over here. Takes it down over. Moore fakes it. Tough. No good. Rebound back to Eggemolen. Eggemolen with it. Oh, backcourt. Yeah. Should have held that a little longer. Right there. Eggemolen maybe should have held on to that a little bit longer. Would have been all right there. Ball back here to McDonogh, 10.3 seconds. They can get off a shot of 3, can make this a 2-point game here in the half. Had to go back. Hopkins able to get it. Shot clock off here. 7-6. 5-4. Hopkins, Ezanor, red hot. They left him. Got it! And he does it at the buzzer. And they down to 2. We're at halftime here at McDonogh. And St. Francis in homecoming, and the Panthers lead was in double figures. It's dribbled down to 2. And a matchup huge for McDonogh as they need it for seeding purposes in the MIA Conference postseason, as well as St. Francis as well. We're back in the second half for the DMV High School Hoop Showdown here on this Friday here on the DSN Network. Second half about to get underway, a 2-point lead. Quick MIA conference update. Mount Carmel defeating La Jolla in the BCL MIA mix. Huge win there. McDonogh wins this game. They have a 1-game lead over La Jolla. That was a 2 there and nailed it. And it almost finishes St. Francis' chances of being the top seed in the red division with a loss in this one. Some stakes on the line here. Well, Country still in front. Mount St. Joe's down 2 at Boys Latin. John Kill up. Has it off a 3 off the bat. No good. Tap back to St. Francis there. And cover all up on Kalani. Again, a game that's kind of the loser. Going to be the last place team in the red. That's just a miss there. We're down back here. Looking here. Hopkins back. Kicks it over from Williams. Costley over. Shot clock down to 10. Ezanor try it. Williams didn't pull up. Yeah, shot clock at 5. Williams forced it up. No good. Lead to 4 here for St. Francis here in the second half so far. And the Panthers need to win to have a shot at the DMV division. Top seed. Foul there.
Foul call number 23, Maurice Costly.
Jumper! Fleming gets to spin it in to go, and the basket should count.
Foul call number 23, Maurice Costly. Score the basket.
Basket will count, and it's in down play. That's all. For St. Francis, that's almost better than M1. Looking here inside, Agabala nailed it. Back up to 8 now after at the point. Looking here. Stefan, no good.
Panthers basketball.
Looking here, the Panthers running this one. To lead to 10. This is a 2-point game. It's been an 8-0 run here for St. Francis. We start the second half. That's the last thing you want it. Goes to Abrams and Couple. Jumper no good for McDonogh. Back up. Drop in. McDonogh, you're going to have to take a time out here. So, John Kell all over Gilman, 70-49. That's not too much of a surprise here. Inside, no good. Boys lighting up 41-32. Their matchup. Lost it with Lawson, and then he's able to pick it back up. Mid-third quarter, it's Oakland Country and Spalding up 33-18 in that one. Timeout by St. Francis. Panthers have jumped out early to a 12-0 run here to start the second half. We're right back in this one. We're back to game action in this one here. The Panthers have went on a quick 12-0 run to start the second half, and they are back up by double figures here. You're McDonogh right now. You really need to defend down. Panthers, they need to win to keep hope for the red division crown. With a slip up by slow by. Side layup in there for more. That's a 3. Got it. Laid down to 13. 46-33. 4 minutes just about left there in the court. Swings it. Looking inside. Bounce pass. Kicks it. Swings it. That's a 3 for Hopkins. Off the bat, no good. Rebound to Jones. He lost it. As it all lays up. Cuts the late 11. against McDonogh. That's their third now on the court.
Foul call on number 2, DJ.
So they initiated contact there. That's why the foul call was called upon them.
Panthers basketball.
Looking here, bounce pass. Fleming inside, he lost it out. Ball back to McDonogh. Lead to 11. And this one looked like Abram's in. Looking over. That's a foul there against Egremont. They fouled him for the injury. They get it near half court. 3:30 remaining here in the third. .326 remaining here in the third. Hopkins inside to Ezenor. Inside. Tough! Roll around the rim, no good. Attacked around. St. Francis will get it back.
Basketball.
3:15 left here in the third. Looking back. Fleming. Inside to Kennedy. No good. Knocked around. Hopkins. Kicks. Moore. Spins back. Planko's out on him. It was the right basketball play. Just ignore it. Back here to Kennedy. Lawson kicks. Jones for three. No good. Fleming taps it back. Here comes McDonogh, 3-on-2 fast break. Moore was stripped. Foul by Lawson. St. Francis second of the quarter so far. The shooting two.
Foul call number 3, Kamari Lawson.
Here comes Fisk in the game.
Robert Moore, shooting 2.
First shot, no good. Second shot, no good either. Missed them both. 2:34 left in the third. Allen looking to come in. Jones. It's an 11-point lead now. Fisk. Fleming. And not going to let him get inside well. Kennedy. Shot clock 10. Jones. Dish. Egermullen. Block. Don't go 10 call there. Back. Hopkins. Looking here. Pass back. Ezenor. Shot clock here, 10. Ezenor able to catch it. Dished it. Abrams lays it in the lead down the 46-37. Doubled here back. Kennedy. Jones the three. 12-point game here. Looking back. Jumper no good. Knocked away, and the ball will go back to
Panthers basketball.
First shot was good there. This lead 50-37. Second one is up. 51-37. Down to the final. 34 seconds left. Shot clock is 6. Ezenor fades off the back, no good. Back to St. Francis here, but lost it on a there. It stays with the Panthers, it looked like, yeah.
Panthers basketball.
This shot clock off. This third quarter. St. Francis up 53-37. Back to the fourth quarter. Yeah, from St. Francis homecoming up to the right. Add to this. Quarter about to get going. A couple quick MIA conference updates. It is the Lakers in a must-win against Mount St. Joe's up 43-38 after the third, and that one had gone into the fourth quarter. 37-26 Glenelg Country still up by double figures. Off the Spalding and Severn. That was a steal. Gonna get it back inside. Ezenor roll around over there. Right down the wire. Caught. Shot for no good. Kyler Hall and Pilati. A 1-point game for Kyler Hall inside of Towson. They're live. It was St. Francis third in this one. They really dominated the third quarter. Up 53-37. Hopkins. That's a foul there. First team foul on the Panthers in the fourth.
Foul call number 4, Carter Fisk. Eagles basketball.
Back. Over. Lost the foot.
Panthers basketball.
Take him on for 3. No. Ezenor back up. That was Redfern with the 2, the senior. Trying to cut into the lead. They still got a little ways to go here. If you're McDonogh, you need some stops. You need to put the ball in the bucket. 53-39. 14-point game. Allen inside. Yeah, 6:20 remaining. 55-39. Get a 16. If McDonogh is to fight back once when the lead goes a little bit. A little tougher here. Inside, no good. Now back. Lost it out of bounds. Greg Taylor has given Kalani a 1-point lead in game. 51-50. There again. Matchup plate, but it will not affect any of the standings in this game. Looking here inside. Fakes it as Riffron. That's an off for 3. Yes! And the man tonight. 3-1. Keeping McDonogh within range. Down 13. Kennedy. Allen. Fleming for 3. Yes! Lead back to 15 now. Coming running inside. They up in there. 5 to the hoop for Marcus Williams. Back to this. Fleming adjusts and leaves. 59-44 here your score. Get away from McDonogh here a bit. Austin against Williams. Back over now. Kennedy. Kennedy. No good. That's going to go back to McDonogh. Allen tried to grab that one, not quite. 4:09 left. A 61-44 lead here for St. Francis. I believe their programs be a clean sweep here today. With the JVs and varsity respectively. Takes it. Looking here. Back. Drive. Got it back. Bat it. Able to get it back. Swings it. Set him up. Shoot him. With the offensive rebound. Puts it back, no good. Fleming got it back. Tried to put it in himself, no good. He stepped out. It's going to go back to McDonogh. 35
Eagles basketball.
Looking here, back door, turned it over.
Timeout Eagles. Full
Timeout here, 3:19 remaining. St. Francis up 17, 61-40. 3:19 remaining in this one, and 61-44 game here.
That's my goal tonight to find it.
Still a little delay here. Now we're back in business. Got it back. Runs it over. Back comes Fish over to Lamo for 3. That's the air. Kennedy cleaned it up.
Josiah Kennedy.
344. Most lost the turnover here. This. Kennedy. Breaks it here. And Francis looking to get their record now. 23 and 6. I believe for McDonogh, they lose this one, they're going to go 13.
Foul called on number 10.
Laney all over home in their matchup, 69.
Panthers basketball.
Atherton beats Centennial, 50-41. Catonsville over Newtown on the student Eastern Tech, 60.
Carter Fitz.
Put that one. Look at here. Buzzing on front and miss. Rebound back. 2:25 left. They're diving for it. Back over. That's a 2. No good there from Costly. Ball knocked around. St. Francis with it. Oh, lost of the hand.
Eagles basketball.
Sub out. Lead to 21. Overtime in Easton Towson with Bellotti and Cabo. They're tied at 52. How about that? We got a foul here, 149 left.
Foul call number 21, Mason Glover. Number 4, shooting 2.
Still up on Spalding. Lakers holding on to a 2-point lead. Got the foul call there. Second shot here, 149 remaining. Nail that. Timeout by McDonogh. 65-46, 19-point game. Back to the finish. Here from St. Francis coming up. All right, we're coming down the line here. Coming down the line here in this one. St. Francis in front by 19. Coming down the stretch. Kennedy, face. Good night, Irene here.
Josiah Kennedy.
Sleepy Time Bobos, good night, Irene. We got them all going on now. Really had them going on in the first matchup. Floater goes in. 2 minutes left. It's a 4-point game for Glen Elm Country. Down and Spalding. What a game that is. Kennedy fakes it. No good on the 3. Lay up the string now. No good there for Glover. Down back. A chance here inside. No good. The offensive rebound. No good. No good again. Got it. Off right with the 2. They're coming down the line. Big win for St. Francis. Glover lays it. Panthers still within range with Mount Carmel. For the MIA Red Division, they are still a game behind. Need a slip up. More for 3. No good off the backboard. Big matchup Sunday here. Spalding at St. Francis. On the boys end, the BCL lead with Mount Carmel on the line in that one. They can be the TC right behind them. Shot clock. Game clock. About a half a second between the two. Getting out. Kind of celebrate the rest of homecoming. Drill this one out. 4/10 of a second left, bro. go now.
Eagles
23-6. McDonogh,
Don't
not the
forget,
13
we
and
are
10.
right back here Sunday. First game, JV starts at 11:30 and varsity at 1:30. Also, homecoming after party, 25 and over.
We say so long to you here.
Come out.
Weather might
Have some fun.
take care of the battle of Baltimore and postpone that event.
For your support,
Cancel it
and for your
because
support on homecoming
conference games then.
2025.
But if that happens, we'll try to bring you over to Lake Clifton tomorrow. And if not, we'll be back here Sunday for Arthur Spalding and St. Francis. We'll see you at St. Francis or Lake Clifton. And until then, so long for now.
This is Die Sporting Network.